This episode was jam-packed with so many details you'd miss, and I can't wait to get into it, so let's get going. It's time to uncover some small details that you missed in Demon Slayer's latest episode for the Entertainment District, the finale, episode 11. I'll try to stay away from spoilers, but you know, light spoiler warning. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting off our list at number 10, episode name, No Matter How Many Lives. So this is the finale of Demon Slayer, and we got a really nice long episode, which I truly appreciate. So in this episode, we learn a lot of things which we will cover individually. The life and times of Gyutaro and Daki. Finally, the battle has ended, now what? And also, what happened to the others like Zenitsu and Inosuke, and how will they all be saved? We also get a cameo of Akaza and the Snake Hashira, Obanai. At our number 9, Nezuko's abilities. So again, our best girl, or should I say best demon waifu, steps up to the plate and shows us that she isn't just a cute face, she's also an integral part of the Demon Slayer story. Nezuko uses her blood demon art to save everyone from Gyutaro's poison. Pretty funny how Tengen was about to die, but his wives were literally there arguing. That's when you knew in your mind that he wouldn't die, because when Rengoku died, it was a much different mood. Nezuko's flames seems to only affect demons and burns away demon debuffs like poisons, web restrictions, and crazy dream sequences. Wait, is Tanjiro on little Nezuko's back? This is way too much. And someone please tell me, Zenitsu just woke up? Wait, wasn't he even talking in his sleep? This is just crazy. This team is insane. It seems while he's asleep, he loses all of his restrictions and able to fight at his fullest. But when he wakes up, he doesn't know what's going on and he thought it was all just a dream. Pretty crazy superpower if you ask me, but pretty cool at the same time. At our number 8, at the end of their Rampage, Ume and Gyutaro's story. I'll be doing a video on them anyway, so I won't spend too much time rehashing this story. But as insanely sadistic as these two are, we got a quick look into their backstories and what set them down the path of being murderous demons. Gyutaro was born ugly and was shunned by everyone, to the point where he had to eat insects, bugs, and small creepy crawlies to survive. That is, until his sister Ume was born, and she was named after the very sickness that took their mother. So Gyutaro devoted his life to make sure this beautiful plum would be loved. He would become a debt collector. And she tried out for the Sex Worker Olympics. At least I think that's what it was. Anyways, but on her way to the finals, she used a hairpin to stab out a samurai's eye. I feel like I'm in the wrong anime, but I'm continuing nonetheless. Anyways, she was burnt to a crisp, just like a french fry, and he was slashed in the back when he found her. He ended up killing the samurai, but no one would help him. And it was at this moment that stuck with them through their demon transformation. At the end of their lives, they argued non-stop. But at the end of the day, Ume's love for her brother was so deep that she was willing to follow him to the ends of hell. That's where they would burn forever and rest in eternity. Man, this story sure took a dark turn, didn't it? I also think I got the anime wrong there for a second, but hey, you can correct me in the comments. Let's move on. At our number 7, the previous Upper Moon 6 appears. So here we finally got to see the previous Upper Moon 6. We actually didn't get his name dropped in this episode, which I think is a little bit of a ripoff, but I still love the episode nonetheless. I wonder what really happened to him. Since it doesn't show in the episode, I won't spoil it for my anime only fans. But other than that, this guy's eyes are looking beautiful as all heck, with like some rainbows of some kind. Really love the coloring on him. He has white hair and something at the top of his head. Not only that, when he met Gyutaro, he was carrying the corpse of a dead girl, partially eaten and decapitated, showing just how sadistic he is, which is disturbing to say the least. I literally can't wait until season 3, but seeing that it's already been announced, we'll just have to wait and see. At our number 6, Kagaya on the brink of death. So it's been a couple months since we checked in on our Demon Corps leader, so let's go ahead and check in right now. Oh my god, what the heck is wrong with you? Oh my, I think you need a doctor. No, scratch that, you need an exorcist. So it seems the sickness has progressed and encompassed nearly 90% of his face. Now, as his life is slowly and horrifically coming to an end, he doesn't care about that. Instead, he's glad to hear that in over 100 years, we finally get a win against the upper ranks, and he can sense the winds of change on the horizon. Moreover, he predicts the downfall of the Demon Moons and Muzan on a whole, before breaking into a violent spaz of coughs. I'm pretty sure he coughed up a lung there. 2 kidneys, and I hear a liver? Yeah, definitely. But is his words foreshadowing? Halfway through our list at number 5, words from Kagaya. So I added this as a second entry simply because his words have huge implications for the series moving forward. Now, going just off the sub and not what he actually says, and based off the manga, his words are, "You are the single blemish on our entire family," while in the anime, he says, "You are the sole blemish on my family." Which in both cases shows us that Muzan seems to have an intimate relationship with the Ubuyashiki family. Maybe at some point he was a part of the family, maybe an adopted son, or maybe he married into the family. Who knows? Maybe he's blood related. It's really hard to say without knowing the full backstory. Hopefully we get more of this in the seasons to come. Again guys, I've actually read the manga, so I know the full story. It's just that, as I said, these videos are mainly aimed at the anime onlys, so I won't spoil anything at all. I'll probably make a dedicated video going through all of these spoilers and all, but for now, let's just follow the show. Let's move on. At our number 4, saved from poison, Inosuke rises. Zenitsu was the only one of the 3 amigos that was not affected by Gyutaro's poison since he was never slashed directly. And since Tanjiro was already healed, it was time for Inosuke to undergo some burning rituals, and burn he did. The poison was removed, but make no mistake, his wounds are still very serious, being stabbed through the chest. And as you can see, he won't be able to move for a while. But all in all, me, you, and Tanjiro were all glad that he is back. And this Chad couldn't stop screaming that he was hungry. Well, maybe he didn't scream, but someone get this man a burger, please. How about a beast burger? At our number 3, at a crossroad. Did you notice that Ume and Gyutaro had different paths? It seems Ume was actually given the choice of going to heaven, despite being a sick, sadistic demon who murdered many humans during her life. But it seems in this world, your life as a demon isn't really taken into consideration. It's all about your life as a human. Before she became a demon, the only thing that she was accused of was stabbing the eye out of a samurai who probably tried to grope her, and then she was set ablaze. Unlike Gyutaro, who actually took pleasure in hurting people while he was alive. Not that this is an excuse to murder humans in any capacity of any life that you've lived. All in all, she did decide that even though she could go to heaven, she wanted to go with her brother to the fiery pits of hell. Poetic, but man. At our number 2, manga comparisons. So I kinda added more scenes to this, but here are some manga comparisons for you to enjoy. By the way, should I do a dedicated video showing the manga comparisons to the anime for each episode of this Demon Slayer season? It's just a question. Answer in the comments. I bet you're really loving this video. Here's a great way that you can support us. Like, share, and subscribe to get notified of when we post new content. To actually get notified, click on that notification bell. Now back to the video. And at our number 1, slight changes from the manga. I already highlighted one slight variation from the manga in the words of Kagaya, and I won't include any anime only scenes like Nezuko using her blood demon art to save everyone, but here we have some slight variations when it comes on to Gyutaro's younger character's appearance, as opposed to what was illustrated in the manga. He looks less decrepit in the anime. And if you guys noticed, in episode 1 of Demon Slayer's Entertainment District, we actually saw scenes from this memory, like the butterfly for instance. On top of that, when Daki was being hurt by Nezuko, she actually had a moment when she remembered her human life when she was being burnt alive. Absolutely horrible. So season 2 of Demon Slayer is over, and I'm sad. I mean, I loved this season and I can't wait for the next season to come out. I wonder when that will be. Who knows? But you know, I'll be here to cover it. And thank you so much again for joining me, V Nation. Peace out. Stay safe out there.